Welcome to Fast Stang 444. Actually should be angled, yeah, there. Watch this, and I'll slow this down. You see very lightly between the tiles around the middle of the screen that drop. You see it there? Okay, I did. So I am actually going to move my starting point over next to where that drop is. And it's good that I was paying attention, because I've done this before where I didn't notice that and I moved, and it wound up being a higher level drop that I moved away from, and someone else got it and wound up taking me out, beating me in a head-to-head following the start. So let's see how this goes. Well, not a high level drop, but a mid-level drop, and my strategy is once I'm in a mid-level vehicle, I start engaging in head-to-heads. And here's a car over here. Let's go track them down. Actually, there's a few of them over there. Let's get into a head-to-head. They might already be in the head-to-head, so let's go over this direction. Oh, no, they're not. They're coming over towards this drop, so I will try and time it where they can't get the drop. They're going to be in the head-to-head here, and that's the level 2 Porsche Carrera 911 anyway, so mental. You know, I keep running across this guy in head-to-heads. I remember mentioning how some of the gamer tags crack me up, and I mentioned that about mental. Well, they have the jump on me, but I am confident that I'll catch up to them, and I'm going to veer over to the left. Okay, I remember this route. I need to get on this road and follow this road, and then veer over to the dirt road on the left here. And it looks like they're taking actually a really good route. That's the route I want to be on. It's paved here, but then it turns into a dirt road. I'll follow this, and here's where they make an error. They go up this hill, and they're going to have a hard time getting up that hill. So I stay down here, and I know that there's a drop off on the left. I want to be just right of that, left of this tree, back on this paved road, and then over to the finish. Easy peasy. I'll take this Exoset. It's actually a pretty good off-road vehicle. It accelerates quickly. It just doesn't have a very high top speed. All right, let's head over towards Atlantis de Tula. And there should be a dirt road that appears on the mini-map. There it is. I roughly want to follow along that, and that will lead me over towards Atlantis de Tula. Possibly see if there's any drops over there. If anything, I'll start circling around the perimeter. And here's some cars that showed up on the mini-map on the left. Let's go back to the plan here. There's a drop in here. Okay, I need to go through this gap. What is it? No, we don't want one of the slowest vehicles in the game. So let's just hang out here. I'll wait for the arena to shrink. It's not going to be much longer. A little bit of patience. And let's see if a drop appears near here. That is a higher level drop. Okay. Anything here? Let's go down towards the waterway, downstream from the waterfalls. Sometimes there's some drops over here. I don't see anything there, so let's go over this direction. down the road. And this is kind of the direction towards Horizon Wilds festival site. And here's a drop here. What do we have? No, thank you. Let's see if there's one over this direction. No? Okay. Well, let's head over this direction. Spent too much time driving around, but it all paid off. Look at this, an AMG GT4. What a great car. Okay, great. All right, let's see if I can't get into a head-to-head here. Spent, like I said, way too much time driving around. 19 drivers left, so I could potentially get in another head-to-head or multiple head-to-heads here. Let's see. Here's a car over here on the mini-map, and I am focused too much on the mini-map, so... Alright, they're coming over towards me, and I believe a head-to-head will head south, so I'll start turning, and it does. The Audi RS6 is a fast car, but I don't think if I have a clean run, I will be beat in this AMG GT4. So I've got a pretty decent lead. Let's get through here without hitting anything. And I am going to slow down as I cross the expressway so I don't wind up getting unsettled and flip. And I wind up spinning out though. So they're catching up. Oh, it looks like maybe they ran into something back there, so they wound up resetting. So they must have flipped as I described I was trying to avoid, so I'll be able to beat them. Great, a Nissan GTR, and this has near level 10 speed, so if I don't even get into another head-to-head, I could use this in the final showdown. This is a great car, one of my favorite cars in the game. Planted these drops here, and I will head over to the pyramid strip. It looks like there's a drop over there. I'll take a peek at that.
Arena shrinking.
Alright, looks like there's one down at the end too. And this is a mini buggy. I don't think I have enough time to make it all the way to the end of the pyramid strip. So I am going to just go inside of where this next arena will be and park there. So I'll park here, and I let my vehicle go opaque on the mini-map where I won't be visible, and it looks like someone is doing the identical thing up on this road that I was doing, and I come up on them, they didn't see me, and I have the jump on them. I'm sure that was a surprise to them. So I'll follow this road that winds up being in blue that is on the mini-map, that is west of Atlantis to Tula, and then where the T intersection is ahead, I will veer to the right and try and get through the waterways and the trees that are ahead without hitting too many of them. And I wind up getting hung up on these rocks here. Slows me down a little bit, but I have a pretty decent lead, so let's just get through the rest of this and win this. It's a level 7 Porsche Cayenne on the left there for anyone who might be in a lower level car still. Alright, I'm running in the trees, but it looks like they got hung up on something too, so that just cancels both out, where I still have a decent lead. And let's just get through this little opening up the hill and see what is offered. I'm going to head to the right towards the tunnel, so I am not left in a position where while I'm leveling up, someone challenges me and takes me out. What do they offer? They offer the dreaded Jeep Trackhawk. No thank you. So now I am just going to start heading over this direction and get in position for the final showdown. And along the way, watch what happens here. This car just finished a head-to-head. I'm going to challenge them. There isn't enough time to complete the head-to-head, and they go running to try and complete the head-to-head, so they are going to be caught out of position, and that was my goal, especially because it's a much faster vehicle, a Funko F9. So now they're going to be out of position for the final showdown, and I am going to be over right where I need to leave. That T that is ahead is where I want to leave for the final showdown.
30 seconds.
This is Arena 9. The range of time to leave is 11 to 13 seconds, and I will leave at 13 seconds and try and time my exit to be right at 3 seconds. Notice everyone is caught out of position. I am the only one that is timing my exit here.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
It looks like the finish is west of the stadium, so I will angle over to the left here and slow down so I can maneuver this turn, follow this road, go towards the left edge of this left greenhouse, and there'll be an H-shaped dirt road configuration on the mini-map here. I want to be on the left edge of the left side of this H. It's a flatter route here. See, there's bumps on the right there that if you catch those, you'll go flying and spin out. And slow down a little bit as I'm crossing the expressway. Stuck the landing. Now I am going to slowly angle to the left here towards the finish and try and get through these trees and this dry riverbed that's ahead. That may be one of my cleanest runs to this finish point. There's no one even on the mini-map. What a great win.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
Subscribe, please. Just click that link on the bottom right.